Hello again, everyone. As usual, I'm Buff Bud, and today we are back with another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. So, last episode we officially beat the game again, but today we are going to be going through and essentially checking out the other storylines that we can check out. So, yeah, the first time we went through, the first half of the game we basically selected all of Sayuri's poems. Wow, yawning already. This time it is just because I'm actually very tired. I woke up like an hour ago. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, so we did basically all of Sayuri's poems in the first half. And then we basically did all of Yuri's poems in the last half. So this time we're going to start with Natsuki in the first half. And then in the second half, maybe just continue with Natsuki and see what happens. So yeah, obviously, since we've already done this, anything that we have already seen, I'm just going to try and skip through, whether it means actually skipping through it in the game or just cutting it out of the video. So yeah, new game, Bud, because why not? Now, this is going to require a lot of skipping. There we go. Luckily enough, I am able to actually skip everything that we've already seen, because in-game it makes it really easy. And then once it gets to either a choice or a section of the game where you have not done before, it will automatically just stop it. Okay, so for Natsuki, we need to basically do cute and fun, happy things. So maybe color? No, that's her. Frick. Oh, I should have saved. I think that was the autosave at the beginning of the game. Oh well, okay. Actually, no. Frick. Let's load this. Yes. Yeah, I know. Shut up. Okay, let's try this again real quick. Because I think there is like an achievement for getting all of, you know, the same word in one poem. Or not all of the same word, but all of one character, if that makes sense. So let's save right here now. There we go. And return. Alright, so silly? No. Oh, disown. That's Natsuki, isn't it? Nope, that's not. Dang it. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Yeah, shut up. Sparkle? God dang it. Frickin' Sayuri. Pink. Okay, good. I don't even care about the all of one thing. God dang it. Giggle? Doki Doki. Okay. Rainbow. God! Ah! Party. Oh my god. Heart? That's all Sayuri. God dang it. Okay, so we need Papa? Okay, that's her. Fireflies is probably Sayuri. Hurt? No, that's Sayuri as well. Bubbles? That's Natsuki, good. Pout? That's probably Sayuri, isn't it? How about sugar? Okay, good. Tears? That's Sayuri as well. Valentine. Okay, that's Natsuki, good. Friends? That's probably Sayuri. Treasure, peaceful. Cheeks? Okay. Oh, chocolate. That's definitely Natsuki. Good. Flower? That's Sayuri. Dang it. Boop? Okay. And see, the problem is, we won't even know if this is all Natsuki until, basically people tell us. How about cute? Okay, good. Like, oh, this poem really sounds like something Natsuki would write. Or something like that. Isn't disown? No, that's her. Dang it. Cheer? That's probably Sayuri. Play, I think that's Sayuri. Incapable? Who's that? That's Yuri. Dang it. Kitty? Okay. Strawberry. Okay, good. Marshmallow. Good. Sweet? Dang it. Sparkle? Dang it, Sayuri. Lollipop. Okay, good. Flying? No. Feather? Frick. I feel like that was mainly Sayuri, actually. Skip. Oh, this is new. Maybe that was Natsuki. Ah. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. I think we actually successfully did it. Finally. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Yeah, right? Oh, dear. I mean, you already know that she likes manga. Anyway, how did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even see anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, bud. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo? I don't understand that. I do not understand that reference there. Also, is this China up here? I think this is China up here. Why? Whatever. Anyway. Don't just stand there. Ugh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Ugh. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finished with the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh boy. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. There's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. This is all sounding very familiar. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's when that's really what makes it so good. Oh boy. There are so many touching parts. Oh, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. This is all just foreshadowing this whole game. For real. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's manga. It's in the manga. I feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. Oh dear. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Her face looks so weird right there. I've never seen her face so close like that. It's so weird. Like, just the shape of it looks weird. Something about it just doesn't look right. Anyway, we read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Oh my god. I apologize about the yawning. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something with something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Are your only friends the literature club people? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up with them. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would think if he found this. Oh. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. Now I'm really curious, what kind of problems does she have? But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Okay. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends. I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Oh, my apologies again. I really do apologize about the yawning. It seems like even though the allergy stuff that my doctor has given me works most of the time, whenever I do a lot of talking, it still seems to clog up my nose. So, yeah, that's just an unfortunate thing. Anyway, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. My god, I cannot read at all today. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I closed the book and headed towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Take it home with you. Huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? Oh dear. I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Oh wait, we can skip now. There we go. Okay, so let's talk to Sayuri. Why not? Yep. This is a good poem, bud. Are you sure this is your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't you wouldn't do it seriously. You wouldn't do it seriously? Whatever. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. Okay, I can skip it now. Okay. Yeah, whatever. We've already seen that one, I guess. Let's go to Natsuki. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Okay, so I think we did for sure choose Natsuki's option. I just know if you choose Sayuri's option, it doesn't actually choose Sayuri, because obviously it can't. So I think it basically just chooses the next best one behind Sayuri. But I think we actually did choose Natsuki. Let's see, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Huh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. Oh, okay, so yeah, mine is good then. Okay. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly myself. Monica. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Okay, so we've already seen this one then. And then we could skip. Awesome, Yuri. Alright, we could skip all this. There we go, and then Monica. And let's skip you. Oh, I like it, bud. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There are a lot of poems or stories out there that are more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even... Man, I'm sorry. After doing Natsuki's voice, it's kind of hard to do a normal Monica voice. They might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them... Yeah, if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I could see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things. It could take a... Oh wait, I can skip now. Nice. Shut up, phone. Okay, so this is Natsuki and Yuri fighting. So this time, I'm gonna just side with Natsuki right away. So of course that's gonna be... Yuri! You're really talented. Well... But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can just be as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Haha! Shows how much you know! That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayuri is nodding vigorously. Yay, we get serious approval! Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. Ooh, she don't like me. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, bud. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayuri and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayuri. I'll go make some tea. Huh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, bud. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. Ah, so my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Huh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun! Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayuri. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Alright, skip. There we go. Alright, so I am going to save here. There we go. And we are going to end the episode here. Now that we are getting through this a lot quicker than I thought we would. Even with the skip button. Seems like, you know, starting a different character leads more or less back to the same story, even with very minor changes. So yeah, I imagine this playthrough being a lot quicker than before. But yeah, anyway, with that said and done, like I said, I am going to end the episode here, or else we're going to go way longer than I want to. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this episode, then please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you, and have a great day then. Goodbye.